How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, the juicy, dramatic Japanese goodness. For some reason, my brain registered dramatic as Japanese. They're basically the same thing. One's a culture, one's a mode of delivering good performance. Alright, well, we are on the April 23rd, the day where, Tomoya decides to get all grumpy and shit. We've been working on the Ichinose, the Kotomi Ichinose scissor girl of death, cutting out pages from books like it's like no one else's business. And, well, I guess we're going to see, how is she going to cheer us up? How is she going to get us out of this gutter we're in? Alright, but first I've actually got to find her, so I think we've already done this bit. Can I skip it? Yes, I can. Fuck off, please. Oh, the class bell rings. Well, that was instantaneous. Instant teleportation Dragon Ball Z reference. Okay, class bell rings. I should go. Where should you go? Disneyland Paris? That's a good place to go. Alright. Just as I'm about to stand up from my seat, I feel someone grip my shoulder from behind. Who could it possibly be? Oh, where do you think you're going, Okazaki? Sunahara? I turn around and see the teacher's fake smile at close range. Nani? I mean, I probably did something wrong that kind of angered him. Angered the gods from up above. Please, I didn't mean to buy an Xbox. I'd never do that, really. Although I would emulate one. That's a completely different matter. Because you still use a PlayStation controller. You haven't been attending 4th period very often. I'm going to make sure you stay from beginning to end today. Prepare yourself. What am I supposed to prepare for? Everything. Just stay where you are. Be respectful and stay there. In your place, pig. Please stay here or there. Please stay there, no matter what, even if, there's an earthquake. I'd love to believe that the teacher would genuinely force us in our place. Mate, I don't care if the building's breaking down and it's going to all collapse on you. All those several stones and everything falling on you. You're staying here. You're attending 4th period, even if there's a natural disaster. Clearly the SimCity god isn't being nice to you. I need to play that game on this channel sometime. He's pushed me down into my seat with freakish strength. Or, adult strength. Because we're like, a teenager or something? We're not fully developed yet. I don't think we'll ever develop ever again, knowing how bad Tomoya is. Remain in your seat until class is over. Got it? Satisfied, he returns to the podium. Run! Run for your life! Oh, okay. Class begins. Well, so much for that. I have no choice. I'll at least pretend to study. And that was a good lesson, in my opinion. It's time. For what? To be fair, I don't remember much of the Kotomi Ichinose playthrough. I remember libraries and cutting pages. That is, all my memory has, right? Look, I've been putting a lot of time into Pokemon, man. I've been drinking so much coffee, and now I'm kind of running out of energy. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am actually running out of energy, and I don't remember jack shit, okay? What's the time for? Is it your birthday? Have I forgotten it's your birthday? I'm pretty sure it's not your birthday on April 23rd. 30 minutes later, I take action. The Yeah, I know you said, sellotape yourself down. You're not leaving this seat, even if, a fucking meteor comes down. Even if, the whole Japanese army comes in, it's like, you're not leaving. No, I can do that. I'm basically an anime character. I can get away with anything I want, thank you very much. The teacher's busy with the lesson. However, despite writing on the blackboard with his back turned to the class, it's obvious that he's on guard. If I sneak around, I'll definitely be spotted immediately. I should be doing this brazenly. I stand up. As if it's completely natural, I calmly head for the door in silence. Everyone, including the teachers... That didn't last long, is staring at me. Okazaki! Where do you think you're going? Too late, suckers! I have an excruciating headache that is making me feel stupid. I'm going to see the nurse. And that's how we escape 4th period every single fucking time. I run out into the hallway. If you're going to lie, do a better... Hey, wait! I'm not lying. About the feeling stupid part, at least. Well, it was a stupid excuse, but hey-ho. However, I'm not going to see the nurse. I'm heading straight to the bread store. Oh, right, because we're, sharing our lunch, don't we? Yeah, I remember that. No, I thought we were just going to go straight to the library, because, free food. I go to the first floor and turn a corner. Yep, now in a nice little empty... I like seeing this place empty, actually. It makes me feel superior to everyone else, because I get to go first. The bread store has just opened, also known as a cafeteria. That's what we call a place where everyone amalgamates together and then gets food together. Wouldn't really call this a bread store. It's like some random stranger off the street can come in and be like, oh, I want that one, please. And then everything's got to look like pretty with banners like 50% off shit. Really doesn't remind me of a store, this shit. Hey, lady, I want some buns. Open up your anus. Oh my! 3 days in a row. Don't know why I had to add my own joke in there, but hey, comedy gold. Talking about ass cheeks because we're talking about those buns. Alright, 3 days in a row. She asked me that with a slightly bewildered look. I'm smart, so they let me skip class. I mean, it works for Katomi, I suppose. Oh, really? That's great. Sorry, I lied. Eat a big lunch so you'll have the energy to study more this afternoon. I'll do that. Alright, cool. And now we can go see our girl. And the violin's back. Well, I definitely wish I could forget that. And you know what? As soon as the library scene came, I was like, wait a minute. The fucking violin. The fucking violin! Of course. People actually search this on YouTube. They type in their computer, put it in their history. They want to listen to Katomi's theme. It's not the worst thing in the world to listen to, but when it gets to that bit where it goes... It just genuinely sounds like a horror channel. Like, I don't like it. Like, when it's been drilled into my head this much, I actually want to die. Let us eat. Let's eat. Our meal begins. Today's menu is Japanese. That's always nice. There it is! There it fucking is! It's just... Oh, I'm gonna have to ignore that, unfortunately. Why do they need to play the violin? I didn't ask for it. I mean, I could mute the music from the menu, I suppose, but... Look, I've already got like several tens or hundreds of copyright notices for playing Clannad. I might as well keep this shit up. Alright, seasoned steamed rice, teriyaki fish, spinach with sesame, thick omelettes. Katomi stares at me until I come up for air. Good? I'm a little worried because I overcooked the fish a bit. No, it's great, seriously. Clearly showing the enthusiasm there. There's still one more piece for Katomi, so I finished my half-eaten one. What kind of fish is this? Spanish mackerel. Fuck is wrong with this bitch? Mate, didn't we say we were gonna have a Japanese menu today and you're getting the Spanish involved? What, Spain is in like Spanish town and... Wow, I spat everywhere. That went all over my glasses. We're talking about the Spanish equivalent of Japan. Spanish Japan. What do you even call that? I don't know, Spain town. I've got Chinatown in like certain countries and stuff. You got a Spain town, have you? Huh? Yeah, really breaking the rules there. Is that clean enough? Well, I can see that's the important thing. So I don't sprint to my lens like a maniac. Oh lord, okay, Spanish mackerel. The neighborhood fish market cut me a deal on the fillets. She says that with a glimmer in her eyes. Oh, really like that fish, do you? Well, it's a good thing you're straight. They recommend it because they got some good ones in stock. Oh, then you got something out of it? I feel like this is a conversation two newlyweds would have. Well, you know, you basically romance everyone in existence ever, Tomoya. Might as well be a newlywed until time resets itself again, and you obtain her soul. Okay, that was very, that I nearly choked on that. The scientific name is Scomberomus nifonius. Scomberomus nifonius. It's actually called a Spanish mackerel. You mentioned, but thank you for that Latin, which I didn't need. And suddenly, the newlywed conversation crashes into a wall. Well, fortunately, that's what happens with those long words. There are migratory fish in the Perciformes order and Scombridae family that can be widely found in temperate waters. I kind of said those right. Not exactly right, but I did pretty good, I think. I see. They must get around. Really want to sing Beach Boys right now, but I'm going to resist this time. In Japanese, they're called different names as they grow. They go from Sagoshi to Yanagi to Sawara. I see. They must go through a lot. To write it in kanji, use the characters for fish and spring. Well, that'd be good if I ever get back to writing kanji again. I just occasionally read some horror. I'm still doing Radio After Effects right now. I forget the author, but dear God, I love how he sets up that shit. The perfect season for them. If you use autumn instead, then it's a sculpin. If you use winter, it's a gizzard shad. But there isn't a fish with summer in its name. Well, maybe they should invent one already. Dear Lord, that's so mysterious. Katomi's on a roll. You're telling me. Look at her. She's getting turned on by this shit. It's getting hard to follow her, so I decide to counterattack. How do you write tuna? Fish and have. Oh god, that's gonna be so many strokes. What about bonito? Fish and hard. Ooh. And sardine? Fish and weak. And orca? Fish and tiger. Whale? Fish and capital. That's amazing, you're a fish expert, Katomi. In fact, I'd never register this shit because I can't really remember all the symbols and stuff, but if you know what you're doing. I pat her head like a... Oh, that's a new pose. That is a new pose, right? Or maybe I've seen this one 100 times and just erased it, like I do with everything in this game. I'm not an expert. Not me. I'm not that kind of guy. I hate that song. I hate that song so much. She gives an innocent, embarrassed smile like a child being complimented by her father. That's right, I'm your daddy now. The last two aren't fish, though. What a cynical child. Fish are good and all, but eat my bread too. Do it, okay? She takes the buns out of the bag. Out of my bag, my summer trousers, and looks at them confused. The new bread has 3 different flavors in one. Wow, it's like one of those Napoleon ice creams. 3 flavors? Try it out and see for yourself. Okay, I can't wait, she said. Katomi smiles softly as I take out a bottle of tea and stick a straw in it. Bottle of tea? I'll accept a thermos, but are you talking like green tea or like iced tea or like peach tea? Or just any tea that's not ordinary tea, heated up in a flask? Yeah, whatever. Something is bothering me, as it always is. I went too far today, so they'll be keeping a closer eye on me in the future. You know, eating lunch at this hour is what's abnormal. I don't think I can keep this going for long. Hey, Good old question marks coming back to haunt me. Katomi is tearing off pieces off of the tricolored bread. She turns to me with a blank look. I heard you're exempt from classes, but are you sure it's okay? Like, with your attendance days? It's fine. She answers instantly. Yeah, but does that mean you're hiding something? Because maybe, just maybe, you're trying to trick me. You said it without hesitation. As long as I follow 2 rules, it's okay. What 2 rules? I have to score highly on all tests, and I have to get into as good a college as possible. So Harvard. No, they don't have a college, do they? What's a good college in the world? Like a famous one? The only one I know is... Well, I don't know any, that's the thing. Okay, most students here have those goals. This school awards scholarships to students who excel in sports and academics. Clearly, I know which one you're going to do. An exceptional honor student is a great marketing wedge for them. Yeah, and then you get, the money and you get those salaries up. That's what it's all about. So you're saying that your grades are so great that you don't need to take any classes? No, that's not true. There are some lectures I want to listen to, and they really want me to participate in certain classes. A little bit ago, a teacher pleaded with me to stay in class. I get competitive for no reason. Besides, you can't become an upstanding citizen if you don't study a lot. Hearing that from you sounds weird. Considering, you're the book ripper, basically. Definitely gonna get in prison at some point sometime soon. I honestly can't tell if it's more or less convincing coming from her. How are your grades so good if you don't attend class? She's independent. She's a strong, independent woman. I mean, she spends the time in the library. That's good enough, surely. Does that mean you study at home? No, you study here. Oh, okay, well, I suppose there's that too. Yes. A dark shadow passes over her face at the thought. Oh yeah, you know what? A little hint here because I found it online. Also, is it me or are her eyes turning slightly red there? A dark shadow, a dark red eyes black dragon shadow? Okay. I add tags into these videos sometimes and sometimes get them suggested to me. One of the things that, what I noticed when I put in Katomi Ichinose is Katomi Ichinose breakdown. I don't know if that necessarily guarantees the fact she's gonna have a breakdown or not. But clearly something bad is happening in her life that we don't know about. Like, I don't know, her parents forcing her to be amazing at what she does. So, got a feeling this is gonna get traumatic soon. Stay tuned, boys and girls. Ha! I've always been like this since I was little. That's all she says. Alright, really detailed there. Really like that image you drew in my head. She must have received special treatment from teachers and other students her whole life. A girl with exceptionally good grades probably gets more than just compliments and respect, though. I'm sure she's been through a lot of rough stuff too. Ha! Whoa! None of that BDSM, please! There are kids watch- Oh, you mean... Right, yeah, sure, I knew that. Let's get used to it slowly. I'll stay with you the whole way. I say that in a cheerful tone. Still, if I spend all my time with her, it'll mess up my supplementary courses and makeup exams. I know. Why don't I get Cafeteria to help me study? Will it even go in there? Is it going to be like, oh, here comes the knowledge, and it's gone. I've told it to fuck off. It's not going to pay its bills, so go away. And then insert the anime. I don't know. I'll get a personal tutoring session from the girl genius, Katome Ichinose. Good for you if you do that. She'll draw out my hidden talents one by one, and my grades will skyrocket. I got a bit too excited there. Then I'll be accepted to a first-rate college, and I'll have the time of my life. Now you just got to ask, address the issue and the solution. That's 100% impossible. Well, okay, it's 100% possible you don't actually ask her first. I don't know, maybe she wants your dick that much, you don't know. Question mark. No, it's nothing. I pick up my chopsticks again. College, huh? Probably the only third years not thinking about the future are me and Sunahara, as is natural. Whether I go on to higher education or find a job, I feel totally disconnected from the idea. Where are you applying? Katome could probably easily get into any college overseas. Actually, it would make more sense if she had already skipped some grades and gone straight to college if she went in Japan. Do they do that anywhere? Sounds a bit unusual. Definitely in the UK and in the West in general. I received lots of school catalogues, but you don't know what to do? I can't go anywhere where I can't commute from home. She really is as shy as a first grader. I've known some... You haven't taught first grade before, man. Like, they're about, 10 years old or some shit? They are maniacs in the classroom. Clearly, you do not know that many first graders. Did you pick this school because it's close to home? She nods. Well, there you go. Here's your share, Tomoyo-kun. She hands me the bread that she carefully tore into pieces. Oh, thank you. Really glad that you did that for me. A nice contribution to my life. Halfsies. Yeah. Thanks. I'm about to take it, but then my eyes widen. Why do they do that? I don't know. I guess we're going to figure that out in the next episode. Give you guys a bit of stuff to be suspicious about. Maybe there's like blood on it. Maybe, I don't know, it's like the picture of like, the Grim from Harry Potter. You know, I'm playing Prisoner of Azkaban. It's not impossible. But anyway, if you want to play the game for yourself, see if you can figure out what the fuck is wrong with that bread. There'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, leave it, scratch out. It's time. See ya!